Hey guys, Andrew Amos here from Snowball Esports, here for the Snowball Esports Oceanic Nationals Stage 1 2021, god that's a mouthful, MVP for this season. Trent Worthy Rose, mate, how are you going?
Yeah, pretty good. How are yourself?
Yeah, not too shabby. I bet you'd be pretty stoked right now. Not only are you the MVP for the season, but you guys also took home your first major title, like as the Chiefs. Like, has it set in yet? Has reality set in that you finally have won the biggest tournament that you can get in Oceania?
I guess so. Like it definitely set in straight away. Felt it more like the day after. But like yeah, like when we won the game, I don't know, we were just all like so tired that we didn't really care. Like Fisher said that, but yeah, we just like all didn't really care. We are just so tired. But like the day after felt really good because we had a day off as well. So like you gotta kind of experience it a lot more. But yeah, just the day after felt a lot better than, when we're just exhausted after the game.
How did you end up celebrating it? Because I spoke to Dig and he said he went on a night out with the boys 2 nights in a row. So I'm kind of curious to hear what you did.
I didn't really celebrate it. I don't know. I kind of just had the day, like a lot more of a relaxed day after I don't know, just playing the game like nonstop for like a month straight. Although I still play the game, but I don't know, it was in a lot more relaxed environment, I guess. But yeah, I didn't really like go out or anything like Dids did, but yeah.
And obviously you were named the Snowball Esports MVP in a completely unanimous vote by the expert panel. You're the first non-wildcard player to actually win it as well. So how does that feel, I guess, for you as a player? It's like your second season at this level, I think, and it's such a massive achievement to get.
I think it might be like my third or fourth season. I'm not sure. But nah, it definitely does feel pretty good. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I really like. I never really was thinking about like my own performance, I guess. But I mean, I just want to win a lot with my team. But yeah, it feels pretty good to also get an individual award as well. I suppose feels pretty good.
Did it feel like things clicked with the Chiefs, like with you and this roster? It kind of like clicked this season.
Yeah, definitely like more so than other seasons because when I first joined the team, we definitely went through like hard stages where like just stuff wasn't working. Like that was like the case for the first like few seasons I was with them and like my first season that I joined, we finished second, but that was off the back of like Gio from Wildcard, when he transferred out, he left the team in like a really good state. But then like after that, it kind of went downhill for a bit, and we're kind of searching to find a lot more form again. And so yeah, like to like actually start like doing well with the team, start doing well individually as well, because I was like struggling to actually perform well. It feels like a lot better than when we're on those really low lows. So yeah.
Speaking of performing well, let's have a look back at that final. It was a shaky start, and then you guys absolutely stomped them. And I think your 22 kill game on Villa will absolutely go down in Oceanic Nationals history, right up there with what Ethan managed to do with Wildcard. But like, was that ever in your mind, or were you just like, yeah, I'm just clicking heads right now, and it's just seemingly all working?
Yeah, well. I didn't realize like I was doing so well. Like I play with like outscoreboard on, so like I can never really see how well I'm doing. But like, there's definitely games where you just feel like you can't miss, and so yeah, it was definitely one of those games where I was like feeling pretty good. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't realize until like after the game, and I think I saw you tweet about it. I didn't even realize until then. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm always on top of those cheeky little stats because it's a nice little bit of information. Like, it's very hard to average that high amount of kills, and like there were so many impact frags as well. Like the one round that I remember was you on Nomad, where you were shooting C4s out of the air as they were pushing upstairs and stuff, and that was just like such a crucial round for you guys to win. And even though you didn't even win the map, it really set the tone for like what was to come, I guess, from that playoffs day.
Yeah.
And like,
yeah, I suppose so,
yeah. I mean, I guess I asked the same question to Didge in my winners interview with him. Was like, was there ever a moment where like you felt like the series was won? Because like it felt like you guys turned on a switch on Oregon, where you went from it was a little bit shaky before that, and then Oregon hit and you guys demolished the Knights?
I don't know. I don't think there was ever a point where like, yeah, we felt like we're in the driver's seat. Although yeah, maybe after Oregon, I'd say would be the closest point. But yeah, we kind of went into that game, like myself did anyway, with pretty low expectations. Like, didn't really expect much to come out of the finals. But yeah. Wait, what was the question? Sorry.
I guess it was like, when did you like guys feel like the series was won? Like for you guys?
Oh yeah, so yeah, I guess like if I had to name a point, it'd be after Oregon for sure. Yeah.
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 And I guess that's like kind of like you guys are brewing up a nice little rivalry between you and the Knights. And I say rivalry in the lightest sense of the word, because I don't think you can ever really have a rivalry in OCE. But like, you guys have played against them in so many finals recently. Like, I can look back at the Rex Gauntlet, where you guys lost, and then you got, you're looking at an APAC South playoffs where you're in the same bracket as them. Like, you guys would have a lot of mutual respect for each other.
Yeah, definitely. Like, Knights is definitely still like a really top team, and like when we weren't performing so well, we would definitely like look at them as like a top team that we should like aim to be like them in wildcard. So like, yeah, there's definitely a lot of respect. Like, definitely love the boys over there, and So yeah, I don't know, but there is rivalry to like beat them now, since we know we can be there. But yeah, I suppose that's the only rivalry there is.
Yeah. What would be the most memorable part? And I'll put this post APAC South and OCN, because it feels like the two seasons are fused into one. But like, what's the most memorable part for you guys this year so far?
Probably I'd probably say signing with Chiefs was pretty memorable. Like, I remember that being like a very big light at the end of the tunnel when that finally went through. Like, that was like really good to be signing with them. And then also just winning OCN is like a really big point for us. Because now it just like gives us a lot of confidence to what we can do. Yeah.
So like, what does it mean, I guess, for a player, to sign for an OS org? Like, you were playing under the Elevate banner in an NA team, but now you're playing under the Chiefs banner. Is there like a little bit more pride that comes with playing under an organization that's, I guess, had a very big history in Oceanic Esports?
Yeah, I suppose so. I guess I've never like really been one for like, like national pride or whatever, but like it does feel like pretty good to be representing like a more local org, as opposed to one that's like located over in America. But yeah, like I've never really put that much value on it, but it does definitely feel pretty good to be representing local.
Now, I guess for one final question, you guys are now in the APAC playoffs. Your first matchup is tomorrow against Fnatic.
Yeah.
With this OCN win, what are now your expectations to take into this wider APAC playoffs, and I guess where you see yourselves in the wider order within the region as a whole, not just in Oceania?
Geez, that's a good question. It's honestly like really hard to say, because never really had to compete internationally before. So it's like really hard to scope. We've had like a few practices with Fnatic and with like obviously other like APAC teams, but never really actually like competed against them. So it's super hard to say. But like, obviously we want to go out and like, I mean, preferably like win. But I don't know, it'll be tough to say. But I could see us like doing well for the rest of the season, and like, I don't know, maybe getting into the finals for like playoffs in APAC South and APAC North. So yeah, that's the goal anyway.
I guess like maybe the SI dream is almost in your eyes now. Like, it is something that's like tangible for you guys.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like never would have imagined it like a year ago, with like after finishing like 7th, and then now with like for sure everything seems a lot more realistic to be achieving that high. Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, thank you so much for your time, Worthy. Congratulations on winning the Snowball Esports MVP for Oceanic Nationals Stage 1 2021. And best of luck, I guess, in the APAC South playoffs and for the rest of 2021, mate.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
No problem. For more Rainbow Six content, be sure to check out snowballesports.com.